A Guam police lieutenant under investigation for accidentally firing his duty weapon inside the Hakobutan building in Tamuning. GPD has office space at the location, the incident happening last November.
Nobody was injured. There's no major property damage that I'm aware of. And there was only the single officer who was present at the time.
The police lieutenant reported it up the chain of command to his major. Chief Stephen Ignacio says the major told him about the gun going off ahead of any police reports ever being generated.
When the incident first happened, it wasn't initially disclosed right away, but I was made aware of it verbally, and so I did instruct that, of course, which is standard procedure, the incident reports are forwarded to me.
A verbal notice, but no officer was assigned to immediately take a police report, and instead days had gone by before the misfire was investigated.
I was made aware of it as soon as the senior ranking officer got initial notification.
Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't wait like a week or 2 weeks, The paperwork may have come a week or two later, but the initial reporting to the chief of police was done within the timely manner.
It's unclear why the police lieutenant did not clear his firearm ahead of going into the building. He remains on duty. The duty weapon going off no doubt put the lives of those in the building at risk. GPD's Internal Affairs is now investigating.
Because we're dealing with the discharge of a firearm.
But KUAM has learned the case was classified as damaged property and not unlawful discharge. GPD's rules and regulations, along with annual firearms qualifications, remind officers how to properly clear a firearm and keep it secured whenever indoors. Similarly, a separate police officer is being investigated after they apparently forgot their duty weapon while at a local bar.
That cases, again, all these are very recent cases, and so a lot of them are still actively being investigated.
The chief says his officers are trained on proper weapons handling as well whenever they are off duty.
If you're going to consume alcohol, our general order prohibits you from carrying your firearm
at all.
At all, when you're going to consume alcohol. Now, if you're not going to consume alcohol, then we do require that our officers carry their guns 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, so it all depends on the circumstances. Was the officer there at the bar and was he consuming alcohol, or was he just present, maybe supporting a function that was going on right at the time? And he was not, consuming any alcohol.
The top brass says that's part of the investigation now underway. That officer also remains on duty.